So the small scale budget RC market is being flooded with RCs. We got 14 scales coming out, 16 scales coming out. A few of them stand out, like the UDI RC 1610S. That's an awesome stunt truck, built like a tank. But then all of a sudden, out of left field, DEERC releases this. This is the 8618 brushless monster truck, and it has some bold claims. 56 miles an hour, gyro, has steel CVDs, and a center diff. So I'm kind of excited for this one. Let's get unboxed and check it out. Now, I do read all my comments and try to reply to every single one of them. And I do see that you guys are saying, oh, companies should come out with bigger RCs. We want the big stuff. And yeah, I do agree. It's good that you guys are voicing your opinion on what you want coming out. The companies do read the comments, that's for sure. And yeah, just let them know you want bigger RCs. So here we have a battery precaution guide. Then it looks like we have some manuals here. Part diagrams, very detailed, it looks like. That is nice. And this one is in a different language. Looks like there is more tape holding this thing together. So this thing is well packaged. Out comes our truck right here. Not too shabby looking at first glance. Let's get the rest of the stuff out the box. All right, so first thing I have here is the transmitter. I will say, it is not the best looking transmitter from them, that's for sure. But, you know, looks can be deceiving. Here we have the steering trim, throttle dual rate, and the steering dual rate, reverse switches, and an on and off button. No channels and nothing like that. We do have a foam wheel. Overall, it's very light. Feels okay-ish. We'll see how it performs. This is a heavy box, so it must be our batteries. Yep, you do get two 3S batteries. 1800 milliamp. They are nice and chunky, as you can see. They do have AMAS DIN connectors, which is nice. Box number 2 is probably our accessory pack. We have a USB charger. It can charge those 3S batteries. Phillips screwdriver, and a really long one at that. Wheel nut wrench. I really like these ones. They are way better than the cross ones. You get more torque when you're tightening and undoing. Allen. 2 spare hinge pins and extra body clips. Checking out this truck. It does look kind of old school from like the Big T brand, if they came out with one of these back in the days. Front suspension bounces a little bit. The spring rates are really hard. Tires are vented. The compound's a little hard, and they are really grippy. We'll see how they do. You do have a nice thick front bumper, big LED light bar, and it looks like it also has rear lights in the rear bumper. Nice little wheelie bar. The wheels are nice and loose, which is nice. Flipping this thing over, we have a plastic chassis with metal bracing. I originally thought this was a full metal chassis, but I was wrong. This is a plastic chassis, and we have metal bracing. Phillips hardware. I would have loved to see Hex hardware. Going back to the tires, earlier I was feeling them, and I did not feel a foam, but apparently there's a sponge in there of some sort, and these are high performance tires, so that's interesting. I can't wait to try them out and see how they do. Taking off the body, we can see there's no caging underneath. Hopefully it can withstand some high-speed impacts, because this is a very high-speed RC. Checking out underneath the hood, we have our battery tray here, a nice little strap. There's our servo. They do list this with having different strength at different voltages, so I'm wondering if that is programmable. It also has a standalone receiver, 50 amp ESC, Dean's connector. Motor is a 2847, 5480 kV brushless motor. So this thing must definitely scream. It does have a heat sink, but no fan on the heat sink. So that's interesting. Metal adjustable oil-filled shocks. They look really nice. Adjustable steering links, and the control arms are a pillow ball, which is really nice. That's some high quality stuff there. Now they do say the drivetrain is unbreakable, so the axles are carbon steel, differentials are metal, the spur is metal or center diff. If it does have one, I can't really see one, but apparently there's a center diff somewhere buried underneath there. Let's just test out and see if it does have one. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think so. It locks right up. I did try to take this cover off, but unfortunately, All this is intertwined with the hinge pins, so I will not be doing that, but I'm going to assume it just has a metal solid spur gear. That does not look like a 50 to me. Fully pinned. Maybe I'm missing something. Seems like the tires slide nicely. Yeah, they do. Slide pretty good, actually. I like that. Let's see if it wheelies. Yep, nice. Nice wheelie. All right, wheelie monster. I like it. Let's see what it did. Stop read. 31 miles an hour. Ooh, that's a far cry from that 56. It's a good thing I brought that manual with me because, yeah, I'm going to go run through it right quick. All right, so apparently you have to unlock the high speed setting. You turn on the car and hold the transmitter to the forward position. And it should indicate, yep, that it did something there. And then back. Nope, nothing there. Oh, there we go. And now it should unlock the high speed mode. So let's see how it does now. Whoa! All right, so I guess you have to unlock the high speed mode. It's a good thing we just found that out. All right, so good lesson here. Don't be like me and just toss the manual off to the side. Read it, because it grants you access to high speed mode on some RCs. Let's try that again. Track start. Okay. All right. This might be difficult. Let's make sure we didn't lose a body clip, which we did. So it looks like we're gonna have to ease it in. There's a pedestrian over there, so I might have to wait or just zoom it by him. All right, fully pinned. Let's bring it back. That thing was flying. Oh, 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 oh. Should have known that was gonna happen at that speed. Let's see what we did on that run. Stop read, 51 miles an hour. All right, that's more like it. Not quite 56, but we'll see if we can get there. We are back. I ended up talking to that guy that was walking by, and he couldn't believe how fast this thing is. So while we were doing that, this thing shut off on me, and when you turn it back on, it goes back into the normal mode. So let's see if we can get that 56. Whoa. All right, let's try it again. We lost traction. All right, was fully pinned for a long time there. Let's do another run. The range is pretty good on this. I'm on like a neighborhood side street. Whoa, started darting towards me, so I had to let off. Anyways, like I was saying, I'm on a neighborhood side street, so I have to really be on the lookout. I don't want to hit anybody's car or my own. Oh man, all right. We have another car coming, so we need to pause, but that was crazy. I saved it though. So the nice thing about these wheels is they don't balloon too much. But I realized that this thing does not have a gyro. So I don't know what's up with that. No gyro that I can see unless it gets activated on full throttle or partial throttle, whatever the case is. Really wish I had a big parking lot to do this in, but it's Monday and all the businesses are open, so no parking lots to whip this thing around in. Oh, I hear some clanking going on. Oh, and it flipped. This thing has a lot of power, and the tires, they kind of hold up, but yeah. Let's see if we got that 56. Stop, read, 52 miles an hour. All right. I guess I'm gonna call it quits there. 52 is close enough to 56. A lot of people around, a lot of cars driving by, and darting around at 60 miles an hour is not safe. All right, people, I gotta really say, this truck right here is an absolute missile on the high speed setting. That is for sure. The tires are really good. They do have plenty of grip. The chassis is good. The drivetrain's great. Now, my only gripe with the truck is the body. I wish it had a roof skid up here. It looks like there was an indent for one, but I don't know why they didn't put one there. It definitely needs one of those, or two of those, I should say, going along right here, and one right here at the tailgate. Definitely needs one right there because it is getting some abuse, as you can see. But other than that, this truck's been great. I did confirm with some YouTube friends that this thing can do the box speed. I have reports of 54 to 57 miles an hour, so it can do it in the right setting. But now we have to test this thing at the skate park. So unfortunately, it's going to be abused a little bit, and I know some viewers don't like that, but I do this just to test the durability of the truck and see how it jumps. You know, you got to do it when you're reviewing an RC. There's no way around that. So I'm going to put my head cam on and we'll see how this thing does. All right, couple things I want to know here. This transmitter, even though the plastics and stuff don't look too premium, it is really good. It has a really strong range, and inputs with the throttle and the wheel are really good. And I also want to mention that this thing does have a gyro, so when you start the RC up, you want to leave it flat on like a table or the floor or whatever. Turn it on and let it do its thing, and the gyro will activate. But it only activates on throttle. So I'm going to give it throttle, and you can see it is counter steering. So yeah, it does function. You just got to know how to activate it. All right, let's see how this thing does. Nice. So this is in regular mode, not high speed mode. High speed mode would be too much for this park. Nice. Woo! Didn't like that. So yeah, it does have good air control, I will say. This might be the best DRC yet. Woo! As it almost tries to take me out. Looks like we lost some body clips. But yeah, as I was saying, this might be the best DRC yet. that's for sure. Lost our body clips, but that's okay. When you do these skate park runs, the body clips tend to get twisted up and then they're useless, so that's normal. Happens with every RC with these clips. The goal of this skate park run is to just test the drivetrain. Nice. But yeah, test it out, see if you can handle it. So far, so good. Oh, we tumbled on top. All right, let's see how it does on the big jump. Oh, looks like we got a battery disconnect. Yep, battery disconnected. Well, you want to see if we can do a backflip? Nice. Nice. Perfect. Wow. All right. Oh, almost landed it. Try to straighten it out, but didn't work. Full throttle. Oh, right in the face. Wow. All right, it took it. Yeah, I really like how the tires slide. Ooh, landed it, but that was way too high for the shocks. This thing's doing really good, I gotta say. Ooh, the body is off a little bit. Has a tiny little crack, but that is all right. Full send. Oh, right on the body. Definitely cracked it. That's for sure. Wow, surprisingly not. Oh, we got a little crease and crack there, but yeah. As you saw, it fell right on top of the body from like 20, 25 feet, so yeah. Nice. Dude, I'm having a lot of fun with this thing. Most RCs can't land from that height, so no problem.